Welcome to the Hickory Hound's economic, cultural, and political insight for Hickory and Western North Carolina, a voice for the forgotten, rooted in the Foothills Corridor. This video examines architecting the algorithmic economy, the 2011 autopsy. We explore how a simultaneous industrial collapse and covert financial consolidation shaped our modern bifurcated reality. The official recovery was a statistical illusion, masking a systemic crisis. While national unemployment was reported at 8.6%, the shadow reality included 15.6% broader joblessness and over 22% real unemployment, suggesting aggressive data manipulation. Matrix 1 outlines the two economies diagnostic. The macro/elite reality saw the top 1% capturing wealth and banks receiving zero-interest loans, while the micro/ground reality included declining median household income and crushing household debt for the bottom 99%. The 275% divergence wedge highlights wealth extraction as a mathematical certainty. From 1979 to 2007, the top 1% saw 275% growth in wealth, while the bottom 20% saw only 18% stagnant growth, illustrating a significant gap. The $16 trillion iceberg reveals a secret bailout that dwarfed TARP. This involved $16 trillion in secret zero-interest Fed loans, redistributing wealth to foreign creditors as Americans sought jobs. The invisible government and the revolving door mechanism illustrate regulatory capture. This cycle shows former executives becoming regulators and back and forth, leading to events like the MF global collapse and little accountability for the people. Joblessness was turned into a profit center. Regulatory shock from debit card swipe fee caps led to, quote, the recoupment engine, where megabanks designed systems to target unemployment and student debit cards with fees, harming the vulnerable. The ground-level reality reveals a terminal velocity decline. This includes a structural void with plummeting home prices and high vacancy rates, and a human void with high poverty and children in impoverished households, marking a permanent hollowing out of the industrial middle class. A municipal microcosm, the Hickory Regional Airport fiasco. Ignoring experts and protecting insiders resulted in a taxpayer-subsidized bailout after Riverhawk Aviation, an entity with a history of bankrupting operations, failed. The governance pattern was identical to DC. The jobless growth paradox shows clean energy above hollowed labor below. Technology giants built digital infrastructure atop economic decay, requiring capital and algorithms, bypassing the local human workforce. Matrix 2 contrasts the industrial past with the algorithmic future. The old Hickory focused on physical goods and a middle-class workforce, while the new data center corridor relies on data infrastructure and specialized algorithms, prioritizing aesthetic placemaking. Placemaking became survival, abandoning production for aesthetic gentrification. Local leaders define the city by its culture, marketing to attract tech-minded workers through projects like the Hickory Trail, raising the question of community salvage versus building an exclusive economy. The architecture of bifurcation synthesizes the digital activism and tech paradox, the placemaking pivot, and logistics dominance. The Great Transition of 2011 did not replace lost jobs, but institutionalized a permanent gap between the algorithmic elite and the manual underclass. The Catalyst to Legacy Bridge traces 2011 into May 2026. Sovereignty and bank instability, a hollowed-out local economy, and the generational wealth chasm fueled the evolution into the algorithmic economy, the data center corridor, and permanent institutionalized wealth bifurcation. We are now living inside the blueprint drafted in 2011 after the collapse of 2008. The system functions exactly as intended for a tightly knit network of companies wielding disproportionate control. Late 2011 was not a recovery, but a permanent systemic hard fork in the road. Thanks for watching the Hickory Hound. You can subscribe and send feedback using the details on screen. Let's keep pushing the signal forward.